Well, David, what did you make of that display?
First half, appalling, must be said. And I'm not here to dig out individuals, and that's. But we got dominated in our box and dominated in their box, to be fair, and that was the big difference. Certainly, I felt their two centre halves played extremely well, and I think we started very well. We got an half chance where we could have perhaps taken the lead, but as I say, when you give good players space and give any players space to run at you and create opportunities and certainly leave yourself exposed, you generally find that you get punished.
Do you think it was down to individual errors then?
First goal is one player obviously left his man and didn't continue to mark him when the ball hadn't been cleared correctly. Second one was certainly a defensive error, and the third one was where again we got caught for space in a bad area and got exposed by a very good player.
And how much worse does it feel when you consider that it was Magno Vieira who showed such skill and exquisite touch and finishing to score those two goals when he's a player that you chased in the summer really hard?
Yes, I did. And it doesn't surprise me that he scored goals like that. That's what the boys got, and he's a very good player.
So in the second half, you had a chance to get back into it with the penalty. That was really the killer, though, wasn't it?
Yes, I felt that I asked for certainly a little bit more desire and a little bit more understanding defensively, because we were certainly exposed in areas. I had the chance to get back in it. I felt we had half a chance with Gary's shot, and that hits the post. And then obviously the penalty, it sums up really the night, to be honest, and disappointing.
You tried a couple of things in the second half to try and improve things, and you brought Adam Smith off at half-time and put Steve Eystead on. What was the thinking behind that?
The thinking behind it was that we needed protection in our two centre halves. That was plain and clear to see. And Tyrone was asked to go and do that job, and Stephen's forward running, so we changed it to a 4-3-3. And I felt we got down the side of them a little bit better, and we stopped that leak in front of us, and obviously that was the reason behind it.
Once you'd gone 3-0 behind after the first half, do you think there was anything that could have been done realistically to get you back into it that you didn't do in the match?
Well, I think another goal, if we'd have got one, we may have had an opportunity maybe to push on and get a second. It might have asked them a question, but that wasn't to be, and I felt we gave ourselves a massive mountain at half-time to climb, and it would have certainly been a major upset if we'd have got 4, but it wasn't to be, and those chances were a miss.
So what positives do you take out of this?
I take the fact that the response was second half, but say when you give yourself a mountain to climb like that, the character some of them showed. I felt some players come out of it a bit of positives, but certainly there was errors defensively that certainly didn't see coming.
Now Kidderminster next on Saturday. How important is it that you can bring the players back to full confidence for that one?
Well, yeah, I mean, we came here with confidence because obviously after our impressive performance at home, but there's no good doing a performance on Saturday like we did and then come in here and defensively we looked poor. I felt we were there was areas we can certainly improve on. So I'm not, as I say, when we win, we're not gung ho, and when we lose, I'm not going to dissect it straight after a game, because you need to look at things and evaluate things. But tonight it was very plain to see, and we need to improve on that. And
so looking ahead to Kidderminster, I mean, they're going to be a real threat.
Of course they are, yeah, certainly. It's a tough game, and they had a very good win at the weekend away at York. So defensively is certainly where we must improve.
And also Kidderminster, do you pick out any individuals that you think might be particularly menacing to your side?
If you give anybody space and time and opportunity, they'll take it. So again, we've got to learn from tonight and improve on that.
And so you've picked the same starting 11 for the first 2 games of the season against Kidderminster. Do you think after this there may be a couple of changes? I'll look at things. I think tonight's too early straight after the game to look at things like that. But we'll look in training, and we'll certainly see what if we come out of it with any injuries. Keep broken hearts and a little bit of pride maybe dented. But tonight is re-evaluate it and obviously look at again. We go again and, as I say, approach the Kidderminster game in a positive manner, as I always do. And so how do you ask the players to respond? I think pride. I think pride is that, you know, after tonight there's a few egos in there that, you know, it's no good shouting and screaming at people. In the day there's areas we must improve on, and second half we did better and we actually won a few more balls, but I think dominance in the air was an important factor tonight, and we didn't win enough first balls at up the top or at the back. Certainly they were a threat from aerial set plays, and really that's where we've got to improve.
Best of luck for Saturday.
Thank you so
very much between the sides tonight.
Unfortunately, mistakes like at times that have cost us. You can't go in at 3-0 down at half time and probably expect to win a football match. Showed a bit of pride and a bit of guts second half, but like the damage was done. First half, like I say, from our own individual mistakes.
Do you think there was anything that could have been done to change things? I mean, obviously there's a penalty. I mean, that surely changed the game, really.
To be fair, yeah. I mean, if the penalty goes in, then perhaps like we may have a chance of going on and getting something out of the game. But like I say, I mean, the damage is done first half. We shouldn't really put ourselves in that position. Obviously, we're all disappointed with what's happened, especially the lads at the back, myself and Smudger. We should have dealt with their front two a lot better, and obviously, like I say, I'm disappointed.
So, with the three of the back four not having been here last season, how much do you think you're still kind of getting used to each other at the back?
Yeah, to be fair, like, I think we feel like we're a good unit. We went into the game high hopes of getting something from it. Unfortunately, like I say, we've give sloppy goals away, and like I say, I'm just disappointed. Like, to be honest, you come away from the back of winning on Saturday and look to build on that, and it's something that we haven't done.
Okay, so next up, we can put it right at Kidderminster. How do you expect they'll approach you?
They've probably had a look and said get the two centre halves, like, but it's. Luckily, like, I mean, the game comes around pretty sharpish. We know they'll have a go at us. We have to put this to bed, as I say, and look to eradicate the mistakes that we did today, and go on and get a result on Saturday.
So, what kind of threat do you think Kidderminster pose in particular?
I don't really know, to be honest. We'll work on that on Thursday and Friday. We'll know the main dangers. We'll sort out, obviously, our set pieces and that, and go into the game full of confidence like we were today, looking to get a result on Saturday, which we're more than capable of. If we cut out our own individual mistakes, then like I say, I think we're more than capable of going there and getting the right result this time.
How important is it that you get that right result?
It is. I mean, it's early doors in the season, but you always want to start the season well, and we did that on Saturday, and we wanted to carry it on. Unfortunately, we didn't. So just means perhaps like the result on Saturday coming is a little bit more important. But we want to win every game, simple as, and we'll go into every game looking to win every game, and Saturday starts there.
It's 2 away games in a row. I mean, ideally, could you have done with a home game, do you think?
No, not at all. You have to play every team home and away in the division, so it's worked out that we started the season at home. We got the win, which was, like I say, a confidence booster for us. We knew that we had two games away from home. We came into this one full of confidence, like I say, that we thought we were going to get a result. Unfortunately, that wasn't to be. We've got another tough game on Saturday, but we're more than capable of going there and getting a result.
Great stuff. Thank you very much for that.
Right.